Hi, this is Denise. Welcome to my home. This is the second go round. I got to tell you that I recorded a lot and I didn't realize that the washer was going. You kind of get used to that noise. And then it started spinning and it was nasty noisy. So I thought, I'm just going to start this over again. I don't want there to be any issues with noise. Sometimes there are noises that you just become accustomed to and you don't pay attention to them. Um, and that's kind of what was going on, I think. There were some cute moments, though. Maybe I should attach it at the end or something because there were cute moments with my cat and dog. Oh gosh. Oh no. Anyhow, I was telling you to begin with, this morning I got up and went into Peyton's room and started cleaning in there. Bless her heart, Peyton is a hoarder. I had at least a foot all over the floor. I couldn't see any floor. There was probably more than a foot of stuff. I spent many hours this morning and I got one side of her bed. And it occurred to me that her mother is a hoarder and she always has been. Well, here's Mama. She was up here last time, so you'll get to see her. And what occurred to me is that Peyton does this. She may have the hoarding gene. I don't know. I expect she probably does. But the reason why it's triggered like it is because her environment with her mom, when she was with her mom, was safe for her. So she kind of recreates that for herself. And when I realized that, I thought, yeah, that makes sense. That was when she was the most comfortable and happy, is when she was living in a mess. And it's not just a mess, it's a hoarded mess. She saves everything, trash. She's picking apart her mattress. I don't know if she eats it or not. I'm concerned about that. With the autism, sometimes pica comes along with it. Pica can come with anything. Pica is eating things that aren't food. I need to get a zippered cover for her mattress so that if that's the case, she won't do it. I don't know. She can always put a hole in it, I suppose. But I don't want her to eat stuff that can hurt her. And it would eventually. It wouldn't go through. She'd get a blockage of some kind. I was going through there and, she got beads for her birthday, not from me, but from her aunt. And they were all over the floor. She has carpet on the floor. She was hiding food in there. I don't have varmints right now, but I sure don't want them. I'm not mad at her. I know that she does the best she can with what she has. If she knew better, she'd do better. I really believe that. And I think that she does what she does because of the way she feels. Anyhow, when I got ready to go, you know what Wednesday is? At 10 o'clock in the morning, it's habitat time. So I got ready. I was ready, but I got things ready to go and got to Habitat about 5 or 10 after. It was already packed, absolutely packed. I hadn't figured out how to mute the phone yet, so I asked the fella at the counter to help me, and he muted it for me. And there were all kinds of bargains, all kinds of things to look at. It was really a fun day, and I was so excited about sharing it with you. Well, I did. I shared it. Didn't say anything because I was going to do a voiceover. Well, I got to where I was ready to check out, and guess what? The phone was muted, or not muted, paused. I got 16 seconds of recorded stuff from Habitat. 16 seconds. Somehow I managed to mute the phone. I am so, it's like pulling teeth. Every time I learn something new with technology, it's hard for me. When I learn it, I learn it. It's just learning it. And next time will be different. We'll have a shop with me that works. Anyhow, then I got home. I had left the dogs out while I went, and that was a mistake. I think the neighbors are probably mad at me because Lacey can bark for hours. Just bark, 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 bark. And I suspect she probably was. Then I got home and I thought I want to put Moody radio on because I really like to listen to Moody. It wouldn't come on. And then I checked YouTube and it wouldn't come on. Did I do that? I think they're done. Anyway, I couldn't get any sound. And I checked the volume. I checked the settings for volume. I checked everything that I could. I had unmuted it the way the young man told me to do it. And I did everything that I thought I was supposed to do. And I thought, oh man, my phone, there's something wrong with my phone. And I made a phone call and I could make a phone call, but my system was still muted. That's enough, guys. Well, I finally found something on there that said something about syncing with the Wi-Fi, and it was off. And that was a magic button. I turned it on, and guess what? I got to see stuff. So, and I figured that out by myself. That's pretty cool. Anyhow, so with all that being said, I did go to Habitat and I did get some goodies and I wanted to share them with you. Are you ready for a Habitat haul? Cool. Well, the first place that I went was to the jewelry counter. What did I do with that? Oh, here it is. They don't get much jewelry right now. I don't know why. They were getting a whole lot of it, and then they don't. But they did get this. It's 2 pieces. They're very, very pretty. The first one they're kind of a peach colored stone. Peach and it's kind of peachy. And it has gold stones to separate, or gold beads, spacer beads. There are 3 spacer beads. And then the adjoining bracelet has little gold beads with the apricot or peach colored spacers. These look brand new. And they're very, very pretty. They match my shirt, which by the way is Temu. Isn't that beautiful? Now I paid 50 cents for these 2, not individually, together. My plan is to sell them, but I have to take them off if I sell them, right? I really like them. I wanted to let you know, I don't get all this stuff just to get stuff. I buy things with the intent of reselling them. Summer's coming soon, and I need to get them ready to sell. But I don't buy stuff to hoard it. I really don't. Disorganization is really the bane of my existence. I don't like it. For me, I don't like it. And you've seen my craft room, and that's really difficult. I wind up taking stuff out of the craft room to bring it into the kitchen that's more manageable to do it, because trying to do stuff when there's a lot of chaos around me is very difficult. Um, and I have a plan for everything that I purchase. So, and yes, I did have a viewer that pointed it out to me. And I think she's gone. I feel bad about that. I took time to try to respond to her well, and she just got very critical of everything that I was doing and buying. And one of the last posts, she said, I wore bell bottoms in the 70s and the 80s, but you go right ahead and enjoy them. And then her last post was, you just do whatever you want to do. And I thought, I am doing what I want to do. I enjoy this so much. And bless your heart, I hope that you find some joy, because what I heard was bitterness. What I heard was pain. But anyhow, there are the bracelets. Now, the next place I went was around from the jewelry, and I looked at the glassware, and there were some pretty things. Nothing I wanted. Well, I did. I bought. Okay. I don't know if you remember how Habitat is set up. But the footage that I had, that I thought I had, showed all of this stuff. I got this for $1. Isn't that so cool? Has a cork in it. It's like a milk jug. An old-fashioned milk jug. I don't think it is. It's off the Food Network. Stoneware. Hand wash only, so it's not dishwasher safe. This is ceramic, or not ceramic, pottery. It reminds me, the bottom of it, it reminds me of the bottom of Crocs. But if it's not dishwasher safe, it's probably painted color rather than fired color. It is red on the inside too, but it's beautiful. And this was $1. And you know how I am about red. I really like it. So that was the beginning of the glassware. Oh, I shared my receipt with you on the last video that I am not going to post. And my amount that I spent was $22.63. Not very much. It's a lot, but it's not very much. It's not like a teeny order. And I kind of enjoy this. Now this was 50 cents. Wayfriend Garden Room. Roseberry. Isn't this beautiful? I'll put a plate hanger on the back of this and sell it. I bought it for 50 cents. It's just beautiful. The colors are conducive to any kind of decor, really. Except if it falls and breaks, I've got to be careful of it. Then this is all in the dishes. Now I showed you some real pretty stuff. I didn't buy it because it was expensive, but they had some old dishes out there that were kind of reminiscent. I found these bird plates, and there again I'm going to put, I think, hangers on the back and sell them. I may put them in a shadow box or do something like that too. I'm not sure. But they're lovely. They're very delicate. There's no marking on the back. But it looks to be hand painted. It looks to be just very rich. I love it. They're beautiful. And these were 25 cents each. Then I went over to the collectibles where, oh gosh, I've gotten a few things there before. What are these guys? This is not. I'm going to show you what I got over there. Maybe what's this one? Okay. And they had some things, they're not very collectible. I mean, as far as being valuable, but they're really cute. And I thought that they would be really nice to put on a wreath. The first one is a little girl angel. Look at her hair. Everything is like perfect on her. I paid $1 for her. She's on wood, and she is wood. Has her little curls. And this is just hemp twine. And it was wrapped. I want to find out how to do this. Probably with starch and water, you could do this. But it was wrapped on something very small and dried, and she has beautiful curly hair. And this would be going on a Christmas wreath. I suppose I could put something else in her little hands, because she has a Christmas wreath in her hands. And I found this angel, and she was also $1. She is very detailed, by the way. Once again, she has a wooden head, and her wings are feathers. And she has a muff because it's cold. Her dress is gorgeous. It's really a pretty dress. It has a little apron and stuff on it. And she is an ornament. So is the other one, but those can be cut off. Or I could always put it behind it. No, I'm going to cut them off. You know what? She has a glass head. It's not wooden. It's like a porcelain doll. She was $1 as well. Now I found these two little darlings. And why did they just pull at my heartstrings? I don't know. They were 50 cents. And there's a big sister and a little brother. Bunny. I think they're just adorable. Next, I found this beautiful angel. She has a beautiful dress on. Her outfit is, oh golly, distressed. She's on a wood base. She's very, very well made, has hinges, wire holding her arms on, and her arms move up and down. She has metal curly hair and metal wings. And there again, the metal has been curled to make a bow in the front. She's really pretty, very unique. I think she's very sellable. Her bow got crushed on one side. I'll have to fix that. And I can. And her wings are corrugated, cut out of a corrugated piece. And her base is a heart. Isn't that cute? She was $1. Now this guy isn't as detailed, but it has a story. This was $1. It was designed and crafted from recycled wood by individuals with special needs. Using a service learning model, the workers use a portion of the sales to support community programs. And it has the number. And it says beyondican.org. Made kind of in the same idea as the angel. Has metal to hold on the arms. And it's holding a star. And the head has curly Q metal for hair. And it's just a rough wood body with a little bit of wood chips on the bottom. No faces painted on it. Very rough. I love it. And if this doesn't sell, I'd be proud to put it out for display at my house. I like it a lot. I don't remember if I've told you, but I've worked with developmentally disabled adults over the years. I started working in a group home when we lived in Oregon, when the kids were little, very little. And I worked with teens, young adults. And I just fell in love with the population. You know, they're just, when they give 150%. And when I moved to South Dakota, I worked with profound people and average intellectually, but primarily with profound people. I just loved them, you know? When you get a smile that is everything that they are, you couldn't have a greater gift. I lived in Colorado for, I think, just a couple of years. And in Colorado, you can do foster care in your home. So I had individuals in my home with foster care. And these people were profound. I had two, a female and a male. Just wonderful. Their communication was other than what you would normally expect from an individual. Very pure love. And you know, that's where my adopted daughter came from, was from that agency. She is in South Dakota now. She's had 3 children, was married and had her rough goes, but has always been a good mom. They considered her like unretrievable, and this gal is absolutely amazing. She has what's called Williams syndrome, and they're processing difficulties. She's bright as a tack, bright as a shiny penny, sharp as a tack. Yeah. There are some areas where she struggles, but of the areas that she loves, like she loves aviation, and she loves to cook. She has what kind of a gift would that be? She's daring. She's self-assured. She'll try new stuff all the time. And she's a great cook. Does a lot of baking and cooking too. She's delightful, and she's been such a gift in our lives. And she had her issues with people, the way they treated her. She's really a good girl, and she loves the Lord. Anyway, she's an adoption of the heart, and she was placed with me through the same agency that I had my other 2 through. And she is very different than they. You know, she's been very able, much more able than they said she was. And that, you know, was a gift from Colorado. So when I see items that are made by individuals with special needs, it really warms my heart. That's just another little story of mine. There we go. Oh, here's another piece of jewelry. I found him and I forgot to show you. Can you see the detail on his face? He's a very vintage Santa. He's a pin, and I can't tell if you can see the detail. He's just exquisite. And he's a pin that you'd wear. I wouldn't, but my plan is to incorporate him in a wreath or something that I'm making. He's really pretty. Okay, so I showed you those things. Then I went to the candles. You remember the candle area? And I found, these are brand new. They're Candlelight. I'm not sure where that brand is from. Sun-dried linen. Oh, they smell absolutely awesome. I paid $1.50 for 4. Join our Candlelighters Club for the latest news from the world of candles. Visit our website, www.candlelight.com, and join the Candlelighters Club today. I'll have to look it up and see what it is. They were $1.50 each. And they're both the same scent. Very, very nice. And in the candle area, I found these, and they're actually, they have plastic liners, so they could be little planters. And they weren't very expensive to begin with. They're painted MDF containers. I thought they were just adorable. There's that one. This is the one that I saw first. And I'll put something in them. They were made in China. Gee whiz. They were 50 cents each. 50 cents. I'm going to have fun with those. I just think they're really cute. Then I went back around to the back side of the store where the pictures are. Oh, wait a minute. Nope. Where the arts and crafts were. You know, the crafting stuff with the material. And now this is a brand new pack of stampers. I'm going to have fun seeing what they all are. But there's this side. And there's this side. There are 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 12, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 4, 6, 1, 2, 3. There are 18 stampers in here. 15, 17, 18, no, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 27, 28, 29, 30. Why didn't I get that right? Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Had I counted them correctly, 5 times 6 is 30. There are 30 stampers, and I bought them for, look, $2. Now remember that I also got a senior discount on these things. So when it's $2, it was really $1.80. No, 10% of $2 is 20 cents. Yeah, $1.80. They don't have a huge senior discount, but my goodness, the prices are awesome. I went back by the pictures and look at this. Isn't that just so pretty? It's $1, and it doesn't really have a mat. It looks like it does. It's not an expensive picture, but I really, really like it. And no, this isn't the frame that I bought for it, I don't think. I bought this frame, and this I'll be cutting up. I have something in mind. I'll show it to you when I get it done. I think this is the frame that I got for. That other picture frame was 50 cents, and this one was as well. It has a battery thing, and it looks like it's a clock battery, but there's no face for a clock or anything. So it's going to have a picture. And it is smaller than the picture, but it's square. So, well, it's not square. It's rectangular. It'll fit the picture well. 50 cents for the frames, both of them. And the picture was $1. I love the colors in this. I'll be able to make something very, very pretty with that. Okay, then I went back to where the pillows were, and I found 3 of these. These are really, really well made. They're beautiful, they're blue, all 3 of them are the same. I'm going to tie a white ribbon around them. I bought these for $1 a piece. They're just really nice pillows. They're a linen type cover. They won't go with anything that I have, but someone will just fall in love with them. I know they will. Here's another one. And oh, and the other one. So there are 3. And I got this for my puppy. The squeaker doesn't work. I paid 50 cents for this. I probably wouldn't necessarily pay that for it normally. But I got a pang of, gosh, you never get anything for your puppy guilt. So I got this for my puppy. Hunter, look, come here. Come here. Come here, you want this? He probably doesn't even want it. Come on. Get down, Mama. Get down. Hunter, come here. Come here. Oh, the cat thinks I'm calling her. Hunter. Come here. Come here. I have something for you. Here, look. Oh, he's getting it. He doesn't know how to fetch, though. He'll fetch it, and then he'll not give it to anybody. He'll take it back to the couch. He's got it. He's weaving around things. Aww. Okay. Oh, I forgot about this one. And this was in the collectible stuff. And it was $1.50. Look at this. I'm going to eBay this one. I'll look and see what it's valued at. I'm sure that it has some value. I paid $1.50 for it. It has the original tags on the bottom. I don't think it's necessarily old. Candrea, made in Japan, and it's numbered. And it's a baby with its puppy. And it was sitting in a box, so that kind of protected it. And that was $1.50. Now we move back to the clothes. And I was looking around. There were some kind of neat things. And then all of a sudden, I saw a bunch of tank tops. They're brand new. There's this one. Now these are $1 a piece. And this one. You can even see the fold lines from where they were in the package. Now, I don't wear tank tops without a top, but I will be wearing these with a light shirt over the top, probably short sleeve. There's this color. And they're not all the same. I think this is even a better quality. This one is. But I'm sure the same person donated them. Let's see. Is this Massimo? It's Massimo. This is just a heavier, you can tell that it's a little better made. It's a heavier, stretchy. Then there's this one. Now, I'm not selling these. These are mine. Or if I find somebody that really needs them, I would give them away. But hopefully I get to have them. I don't know. This is a Massimo too. 95% cotton, 5% spandex. And these have the adjustable straps, which is really handy. And there is this one. And this one. This was just such a blessing. Look at that fuchsia. Isn't that pretty? And this one. Now this one is a little big. I'm not sure if it's going to work for me, but I still think it was the same person that donated them all. They came out on the floor at the same time. So let's see, there's 1, 2, I think there are 10, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I'm so excited about these. I've never had tank tops to wear with, you know how I am with color. I love color. And I'll certainly have them to wear under the lower cut dresses that I have and so forth. I'll have colors that will match. I haven't had that. Not that it's a necessity, but gosh, oh my goodness, it's just such a blessing. So for $9, I got all of these tank tops. How much are they at the store? I don't know, $3 or $4? I don't know. I don't even know how much they are at Temu. Okay. Then I turned the corner and look what I saw. Oof, a hamper. It's got the lid, everything. It's perfect. These things are expensive. I paid $3.50 for it. I plan on putting this, I think, in Peyton's room. My bathroom isn't big enough to put it in there, but it will go to good use. Then I had to go outside where the baskets were. Look at this one. Isn't that pretty? 50 cents. 50 cents. You know, I was thinking about some of the things that I was going to do with these. And I have one that's bigger, that's more of a flat basket. I'm thinking of putting wreath material in there and making it like a wreath that you can hang on the wall, but you'll have the wood around it. It should be pretty. Now, I had a basket. I showed it on the other film, the other video, that I didn't. The first try on this. This basket, and this was more expensive because they kind of put it up with the Easter stuff. But this is a perfect size basket for Peyton for Easter. It's $1. I got her a white one last year. But you know, it's not the cheesy little baskets that you get. And maybe this will be something that she'd like to hold on to put stuff in. She definitely has stuff to put in it. I'm kind of a basket freak. But you know, I really like the idea of making them beautiful for someone else. I don't need to keep them. And this I thought was absolutely adorable. 50 cents. Isn't that pretty? Even if I sold this on its own, you know, didn't do anything to it, I could at least double my money. Would you pay $1 for it? I'll have to cut these tags off. I noticed that Temu sells tags and things like that. I will be getting like jewelry cards and things like that to make for the items that I'm selling. And this one definitely won't stay this color. Look at the handle on that. Isn't that pretty? $1. I think I might paint it black. This is the basket that I got that I said that I would make a wreath for the inside of it, and then it could hang on the wall and it would be a natural frame for the wreath. This was $1. And it's broken, but it doesn't matter. The wreath will cover that. Look at the work that went into this. Oh, did I show you everything? Oh, I also, which was really interesting, I thought of, in my craft room on the wall by the closet, there's room for shelves. And I've been watching for shelves, and I just haven't found anything yet that I have to get it here. You know, I don't care if they're used, but trying to maneuver and get things here is really difficult for me. And I found 3 shelf boards at Habitat. You remember making shelves out of like the bricks and boards? I have a couple of those, the gray bricks that have the, what are they called? Oh goodness, I should remember. They have kind of a filigree on the inside, and they're bricks. They're about yay by yay, and you put two on the floor, put your board, and two more, and put your board, and two more, and put your board. Well, I thought about getting boards and bricks, and I thought, I can't get 6-foot boards for that wall. Well, you know what? These are 4-foot boards, so I don't have to cut them. That was definitely a gift from God. So I'll be able to put the plastic storage tubs on each shelf, and I'll have 1, 2, 3 shelves to put storage tubs on to help me to stay organized in my craft room. I also have ordered from Temu. Hopefully they'll be decent size enough storage things that I can put the dolls in. I have dolls in their own little shoebox storage, the plastic. There are a lot of them. I want to be able to put them somewhere. I hate the idea of putting them in the garage, but at least if I know they're protected, it'll be okay. I'd like to be able to clear everything out of that room except for the craft items that I have. I should be able to stay more organized that way. All those shelves behind there will be shelves to put storage tubs in. So now I need to find storage tubs that are reasonable. I know some of them from Dollar Tree are. I'm looking at Marketplace to see if I can get used ones that are less expensive of the bigger ones, and we shall see. Well, this was not a shop with me and then a show and tell. This was just a long show and tell. I've enjoyed being with you, and I hope you enjoyed looking at some of the things that will help me along the way with crafting and what have you. I hope that as time moves on, maybe you'll get some craft items and craft with me when I'm crafting. Wouldn't that be fun? If you've enjoyed the content, and I hope you have, I would invite you to subscribe. I'd invite you to like, and I'd love your comments so much. They mean so much to me, and it's been just a really neat way to get to know you. Those of you that do, I do answer all my comments, and I think that's kind of a neat thing. If you take time to write me, I will write you back. And when I say I answer them all, believe me, I try. Sometimes one will show up down the road that I've lost somewhere, but I do eventually answer them. Please don't feel bad if you don't see an answer right away. You can knock on my, hey, comment back and say, hey, you didn't answer this one, or did you get this one? Because I will. You mean a lot to me. The relationships I've made on this channel have just been phenomenal. I never ever would have thought that people that I haven't met, probably won't until on this side I haven't anyway, because we live a long ways away. Some of you are overseas. I feel very close to you, and I think the feeling is mutual. So for those of you that, oh, this looks awful, I needed to fix that somehow. If you've enjoyed the content, come back come back and enjoy. We do Temu hauls. We do crafting. We do these kinds of hauls. I do Dollar Tree hauls also. I haven't gone to Dollar Tree this month, and I probably won't. But I try to do Habitat every week, so you get to see good stuff. And of course, Temu keeps coming and coming and coming. I love you guys. You have a blessed day, and I'll see you soon.